My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statement.
Wow, my silence is enough
to make people apologize. What's up, Muchmusic? Sadé here.
And GK.
And today we are beefing with each other. We're gonna be talking about the Drake debacle, Kendrick, J.Cole, The Weeknd, Metro, the whole like shebang. Rick Ross.
Let me tell you, we brought notes.
We got receipts.
We brought notes. So today we have 2 leaked disses, one coming from Kendrick and one coming from Drake. However, we don't actually know if they're real.
We don't know. I think Academics released the Drake one, and then we have another one that was Kendrick Lamar. I don't know which one released first, but we're gonna listen to them and then kind of go over the whole, like, how did we get to this point?
This one is the Drake one.
Ain't never heard about how Drake stop, but a Drake flop, cause I make that little boy K-Dot turn K-pop. I see if these niggas future sleeping at rest stops and have your soul earnings and profits come from that wing stop. I'll get your Joe Blows buttoned up in your coupe top, but talking all that hoopla, fucking with Gray and Boobah. Highway me, highway me. Won't you come over, girl, get high with me. Tell me about your insecurities, impurities, and shortcomings. Baby, I have your more coming and more coming, more life, more money, more success, more dreams. Fuck it, bro, more everything. I know you don't like all the travel decorations in your house. You wanted something tasteful, but it's bothering you now. I send that interior decorated to your house, incorporate a couple hours until a baby it'll grow on us. Let's stick with it for now. Niggas try to rekindle their careers off my child. Now let's talk about it. I'm about to push all the buttons, push they keep that. Push and keep Valentine, he clear away to Drake that. Niggas hate on me, I pray to God they will rethink that.
Okay. Well, the first thing that popped out and stood out was the I'll make that little boy K-Dot turn K-pop. K-Dot referring to Kendrick. But what's the diss? I don't get it.
So I'm like, you're gonna make him
K-pop
better? Like,
yeah.
I love K-pop, but I think he's just trying to say like
kind of like going from a rapper
to pop, because in the initial diss, the one that dropped on The Weeknd, Drake says, kind of makes fun of Kendrick for working with pop artists like Taylor Swift.
Okay, okay.
But I'm like, we're not forgetting that commercial that Drake did when he was singing Bad Blood, which Kendrick is on.
Yeah.
And I think he did a song with Maroon 5 also, so he was just referring to these like.
And then you caught something on about Wingstop?
Yeah, so Rick Ross owns the Wingstop franchise, and he's saying that he's gonna make sure his sole earnings come from Wingstop. I guess the rest is just about shorties.
Yeah, I know, I was like, okay.
So it's not just a diss track, it's just like he's gonna put his own little flair into it.
Exactly.
And then at the end, he's just mentioning everyone coming for him. Like, when you're at the top, honestly, it feels like Drake's had such a great year. He dropped, what, 2 albums last year, went on tour, collabing with J.Cole, who's also like, you know, at the top of his game. Yeah. So when you're kind of, I don't know, in that place, like I think we've been hearing so much about Drake lately.
Totally.
It's only natural that other rappers are gonna come for him and be like, wait, no, I'm the best.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
So now moving on, let's get into Kendrick. We don't know which one came first again. Order is undetermined, but Kendrick Lamar, supposedly this is a new diss track released. Ready to fight?
Utter my name 3 times in front of your mirror. You hesitate to proceed after you reconsider. Lights flicker, the energy.
Hesitate to proceed? Oh wait, like is he talking about J. Cole there?
Oh yeah. He's talking about J. Cole in most of this.
Shifted, scared to open your eyes, cause you feeling the ghost of Kendrick. I dominated your favorite rapper, you idolize. My silence is enough to make niggas apologize. Retract the statement.
Wow, my silence is enough
to make people apologize.
Cole saying regretting his lyrics. MCs die when you revive a competitive spirit. How to kill a rapper, let them do it to they self-inflicted career wounds that fear helped. Drop nukes, surprise moves, height of respect. They promised me my death, now they deleted threats. One rap nigga dead, laid on the floor, and I didn't even have to throw bullets for him to go. Now that we got that out of the way, it's one more to go. Stop wasting time, let's get the show on the road. Niggas was ignoring.
So he's like, basically that he done J. Cole already.
Like without even doing anything.
Yeah,
like J. Cole did it to himself.
And I feel like J. Cole kind of did take an L. Like, while I do respect him for what he did, I feel like as a rapper and like within that realm, it's like you should stand on what you said. If you didn't want to do it, you should have never done it.
Yeah.
But he's, so Kendrick is saying he's already done one more to go.
Yeah.
No on repeat disses, and when they give us why they entertained it as sweet disses. And now that it's direct, it's leaked disses from burner pages and all. Insecure behavior from niggas y'all call gods. I know that you were sensitive and emphasis on lame, seeking validation from rap critics, slandering names. Legacy forever cemented, I will reign. The next move, make the best move is detrimental. Grab your glocks when you see K-Dot. Better call ghost riders just to beat K-Dot. I came with a full clip, but only need one shot. No big three. It's dynamic Uno K-Dot, K-Dot.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's kind of getting at Drake for leaking or like having it leak instead of actually, you know, standing on it and releasing it officially. With a team as tight as Drake's team, no one's leaking it.
Yeah.
Like who would be in that room that's just gonna leak it and him not want it to be out there?
Yeah, exactly.
You
No,
know?
it's leaked.
Yeah,
like,
it's
yeah.
I don't know if Kendrick would, I don't feel like that's his style, but I don't know where this came from, if this is an official drop or not.
Genuinely. All right, so let's get into how we got to this point. Let's just sum up all the rap beef.
So you do know, as I told you this morning, that Metro and Drake kind of had like a beef. They went back and forth a little bit on socials, like sneak dissing a little bit. So once Metro and Future dropped an album, and then we hear that Kendrick's on the album, Kendrick actually disses Drake and J.Cole with the line,
F sneak dissing.
We're on this right here. First person shooter, I hope they came with sweet,
I hope they came with sweet sweetness. It's like, that's cute.
So he references the J. Cole and Drake song.
First person shooter,
First person shooter, where they do say like, there's Kendrick, Aubrey, J. Cole, they're the big three.
Yeah.
And then in the song, Kendrick says, it's not the big three, it's just Big Me.
Yes.
And then he continues to kind of throw shots at Drake and J. Cole. Following this, J. Cole drops an album, maybe like 2 weeks ago.
Called Might Delete Later.
Might Delete Later.
And he did delete one of the tracks on it later. He took it back, he retracted. So a 7-minute drill.
7-minute drill where he disses Kendrick. He talks about his height. He talks about his albums, like some of them being like a sleeper.
Tragic. Yeah. Which is a pretty big, bold statement to say. Boring, tragic, and then immediately he felt guilty for it. It was like, this isn't sitting right with me spiritually, he said.
He apologized at Dreamville. Yeah. And a lot of people were giving J. Cole flack for that, saying if you're gonna say you're #1 and you can't even come for Kendrick, then it's like,
then are you? It almost felt like maybe he felt pressured to come out with something.
Yeah.
So
I feel like, if something doesn't sit right in your spirit, then, you know, take it back. But people are saying then don't say that to begin with.
Yes, I agree.
You know?
I agree with both sides.
I see both sides here. So this past Friday, Metro and Future dropped We Still Don't Trust You. We had The Weeknd on that one, and we had J. Cole, which was a surprise because it's like,
you would think just because Kendrick was on the, the first track dissing that, it's almost like everyone who's on their side against Drake.
Yeah,
so it's like, why is J. Cole on it? But J. Cole wasn't really dissing.
He wasn't. He wasn't dissing on it. It was just a regular verse.
Exactly.
And then The Weeknd's on it, and The Weeknd was also dissing Drake.
What did he say?
He said, thank God I didn't sign my life away. That was one of the lines. I don't remember the other one.
Because he was going to sign to OVO?
He was supposed to sign to OVO, and I think that created some contentions between Drake and The Weeknd in the early days. So after this, an AI...
Or supposed alleged AI. We don't know if it's real.
Alleged AI. Drake, or someone released a Drake diss where Drake basically comes for everybody, Metro, Kendrick, but it's mostly toward Kendrick Lamar. The song's called Push Ups, and he says...
asked how he was stepping with a size 7 men's on, calling him a pipsqueak. This is rap beef? Pipsqueak?
The fact that they're just coming for his height.
Yeah. And then he continued on by slandering, I guess, his last album, saying, your last one bricked, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you because they hate to see me lit.
On Like That, Kendrick goes, Prince outlives Mike Jack. And then on this track, Drake says, what's a prince to a king? He's a son.
That's crazy. So we don't know where these came from. They sound real. People are questioning if they are or they are not, but make do with what you will.
And then following that, Rick Ross kind of comes for Drake, mentions that he's had plastic surgery on his nose, on his ass, stomach.
BBL, calling him a BBL.
Like just really going at Drake all weekend, and Drake, they're kind of...
To me, this is where I got confused because I go, like, where did Rick Ross just come out of? Like, he just popped out going, you are a BBL.
Popped out a Wingstop and was like, you are a BBL.
Yeah. Even Drake's mom backed him up.
His mom backed him up. Uma Thurman backed him up.
Yep.
LeBron also backed him up.
Yes.
Just like a little like tweet type thing. So yeah, everyone jumping in kind of on this beef.
What side are you? Are you team Drake, Kendrick, or J. Cole?
And once you pick a side, stay there, according to Metro Boomin.
Who knows? Could this be a publicity stunt? You never know. You never know if behind the scenes they're like, guys, let's create this.
They all pop out at like a festival one day.
They're just like doing each other's nails while they're like coming out of the, I love it.
Right, they all go get BBLs together.
Yeah.